It's in the game. welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Yellow, 22.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Here we go, set.
Gabriel looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Ready, 38, ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On the bootleg, Gabriel. And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
52 blue. Ready.
To throw, Gabriel. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now Gabriel. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, here's Judkins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down.
There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Black 40. Striker. 3-3. Cut.
Throwing now, Gabriel. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. T.J. Watt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
60 red. Black ultra.
Here's Gabriel. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive. Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Set.
Off the play fake, Gabriel. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On his own read, this is Judkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Ready. Ready.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Red, cycle. Set.
Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Yellow, go.
An inside run with Judkins. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with third down coming up.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Down. 22 meters.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready,
now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Ready. 10 black. White. Cut.
To the air is Gabriel. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
From the gun, it's Gabriel. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Ready. Red, 52 black.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Open man, that's Tillman. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points. Browns drive about to get started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Once again, Judkins. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Second and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Gabriel. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns first down.
Number 38.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
45-yard
So
line.
now, 60 red. Set.
Looking to throw. Gabriel setting up a screen for Judkins. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll get the Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
38.
Gabriel from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Pittsburgh's on. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
Down. Ready?
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. He'll get this to about the 38.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Set.
Operating from the gun, Gabriel. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's good for a Browns.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Set.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
45. Double. 38. Set. Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 129 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. 1st and 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Let's go. Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 10-yard line.
30, ready.
They'll give it to Judkins. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead here this third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment.
Browns drive about to get started. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Ready, ready. Set, go.
A give. Here's Judkins. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go, set. 50.
Play action. Now it's Gabriel. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Black 40. Ready?
Back to throw. Gabriel. And that's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Excellent job. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He's across midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Browns first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cleveland.
A run, it's Judkins. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 10 black.
On the ground, this is Judkins. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 167 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Let's go. 40. Ready.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run. This is Judkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
16-yard line.
Ready. Set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right through. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here is Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Ready.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
50, green. Ready?
Back to throw. Gabriel. Completes to Njoku. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Come on, set. Set.
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Set, hut. Ultra. 60 red. 6 ready.
Looking to throw. Gabriel. A throw right side here going to be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. you having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have... Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.